Howdy folks, and I hope your sardines are snivelling wherever you are in collecting land. And welcome back to the channel for another 1/6 scale figure preview. So, I'm not quite sure when it was. It was literally a matter of minutes or hours ago. Mars Toys have dropped a new figure on us. It's a figure that we've been waiting for a long time. It's gone through a number of changes, but it's finally gone up for pre-order. Yes, folks, it is none other than Burgess Meredith as the Penguin from the classic original camp masterpiece that is the '66 Batman TV show. But before we dive in, I would like to send a Batcave size shout out to everybody who supported the channel, and please drop a like and hype on this video as it helps other people find Go Figure. And if you haven't already, be sure to mash that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing any of the 1/6 scale previews, reviews, news, tours, showcases, and all that other good stuff that we have coming up. So without further ado, let's dive in and take a look at this long awaited for 66 classic. And I've got to say, on a personal note here, I mean, I think it was 22 separate times Burgess Meredith played the Penguin between 66 and 68. And I still love the original series. Regulars to the channel will know this. I'm probably preaching to the choir here, but I think it's just phenomenal. And I've got to say, I am super impressed with Mars Toys as well. What they have been doing with the Batman IP, being a non-licensed company, has just been phenomenal. We've had everything. We've had the original Batman and Robin. We have had the Riddler. We have had Alfred. We have had the Joker, which is a stunning piece of work in my opinion. And really, yeah, for an unlicensed company, I think they are doing amazing things. Really, only a tiny leap forward, and they're going to be competing with the fully licensed high-end manufacturers, in my opinion. But enough of my ramblings. Let's take a look at these photos. First shot, and I've got to say, I think it's been worth the wait. It looks very impressive indeed to me. The classic look. There is only really one look for Penguin, outfit-wise, and this is what they've given us. It's the classic tailcoat with the sort of, I'm going to say white vest, but it's not. It's an odd-looking thing. This because it's sort of more a shirt than a vest. It's sort of combined, but I think they've done a cracking job here. And as always, throughout this preview, I will be putting up photos in this corner, this one. I can never remember which one it is. I'll be putting up photos so you can do your own comparisons. But straight away, yeah, very impressed. Usual suspects. Proportions look nailed on. That outfit looks thoroughly screen accurate and nailed on. And overall, yeah, first impressions very good indeed. The detailing. Now, this vest type arrangement was made of a sort of a wool type material, so it'd be interesting to see what material Mars Toys have gone for here. But the screen accuracy in there, it has that wool look to it with those 4 buttons at the bottom. You've got the tailcoat there. I'm going to assume this is made out of cotton, and can't really see anything above the waist here. But you've got the gloved hands, which I'm going to assume we have multiple variants of. The purple bow tie, really nicely done. Purple top hat there. I'm going to assume that's sculpted plastic. It looks like it to me. He's got the cigarette and the cigarette holder. What really is important here is this head sculpt. And straight away, looking at that, I think it's looking very promising indeed. But don't take my word for it. Do your own comparisons. And probably worth mentioning as well at this point, not a vast amount of photos to go out here. I think there's only 6 or 7. I'm hoping I've got all of them for this preview. But on a personal note, I think Burgess Meredith is probably going to be one of the hardest figures that Mars Toys have ever taken on here. I think he's an incredibly difficult person to capture in 1/6 scale. Very complex face, very unique face. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, get up close with this head sculpt and see what Mars Toys have given us. But straight away, I'm thinking it's looking great. Skin tones, skin textures, that smile, that unique smile and laugh that he had in the TV show, they seem to have captured very well indeed. They've got the monocle there, and so far so good. But let's zip on to the next. As I say, not too many photos here. Now we're getting close to this head sculpt. We've got a sort of head and shoulders shot going on here, and straight away, it looks like we're going to be getting two head sculpts here, because obviously completely different expression. We've got the mouth open on this head sculpt. The teeth are bared, that sort of mad cackle stroke grimace that Burgess Meredith was so good at when he played the Penguin. And I think they've captured it beautifully here. Now, I have to lean in here. Those teeth look really, really well sculpted. And I keep banging the drum for Mars Toys, but so far, for me anyway, they haven't dropped the ball in the 66 universe, and it doesn't look like they've done that here. Teeth look great, uneven on that bottom row there, which is screen accurate and accurate to Burgess Meredith. We've got folds in the neck area there. The laugh lines around the face, that chin is nicely detailed and textured. We've got the furrows between the eyes there. The eyebrows look very, very well done. We've got subtle lines around the eyes as well. They look great. Overall, yeah, looks fantastic. Can't really see the hair there, but it is peeping out behind behind that purple top hat, which looks brilliant, as well as does the cigarette and cigarette holder. And that outfit, I think they've done a cracking job. You've got the sort of the cotton winged shirt going on. Now, I for the life of me can't say 100% whether Burgess Meredith wore a shirt underneath that vest. I'm going to assume he did, and he had this sort of wool high neck vest on, and then the wing shirt popped out over the top. That's what it looks like to me anyway, but it looks on point. So chef's kiss so far to Mars Toys on this one. On to the next. Now, this really, really does capture the proportions for me, because he had a little bit of extra bulk on him around the waist area to sort of give him that almost penguin type shape. Now, I don't know whether this was weight that Burgess Meredith was carrying, or whether it was padded. I suspect from revisiting the TV show that he was a little bit padded in there, and they've caught those proportions excellently. Not the broadest of shoulders, the shoulders drop off. That is captured nicely, and that can be thrown out in the tailoring of a coat or a jacket on a 1/6 scale figure, and I think they've nailed it beautifully there. It's not stifling the figure, it looks absolutely on point to me, and once again we're seeing that fantastic the grimace head sculpt. I think that looks really, really good. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts on this. What's your take on this figure? Are you as excited as Mr. Go Figure, or is it leaving you a bit cold? On to the next. Now, the all shot. Now, we only get one of these, which is unusual. Like I said, they may be dropping more photos on as Mars Toys. I don't know. These are the only ones that I could get my hands on now. Going up for pre-order, I think it's up today. I think it's already up for pre-order with a projected release date of Q4 of this year, so yeah, not too long to wait on this guy. But yeah, back to the photos, and it was this photo that convinced me that they've absolutely knocked it out of the park as far as the proportions go. That look thicker around the waist there, with the baggy trousers, which look phenomenal there. The shorter leg look to give him that almost penguin look for when he was waddling around on set. The feet look great with the, now I'm going to lean in here with what looks like spats. I'm not sure whether they were spats or whether they were, this was some kind of material. It looks to me like it might be material over the top of those shoes there, but yeah, not 100% certain on that one, so I have to wait till we get that one in hand. But the shoes look pretty good. Sculpted plastic, relatively simple. As long as they're high gloss, that's fine. But yeah, really, this gives us a cracking idea of the proportions, and I think they've done a superb job. I think Mars Toys, yeah, I'm going to extol their virtues even more after this figure, I think. But yeah, on to the next one. Now we're getting close up on this other head sculpt. Now, as I mentioned before there doesn't seem to be any indication of just how many head sculpts there are. There is an all shot at the end that we'll get to, but I'm not seeing anything in a blurb or anything like that that definitively states that we're getting 2 or 3 head sculpts here. But I'm suspecting this is the first one that we saw here with that smirk. Is it 100%? Now, already mentioned, Burgess Meredith, very difficult to do in 1/6 scale, very difficult person to sculpt. I would say it's not 100%, but I would say it's 95%. I would not have wanted to be the one that had to do the original prototype on this one, trust me on that, but I think they've captured him. They've captured that, that sort of almost devilish look with the huge broad smile there. The eyes look super glassy as well. Mars Toys eyes, always exceptional in my opinion. And overall proportions look excellent, as we've already spoken about. Another one here, I do like this shot. I think this is a cracking shot. It really captures that that spirit of Burgess Meredith from '66. Now, this monocle, is it removable? I doubt it very much. I think this is going to be a permanent addition to the head sculpt there. They've caught that expression that he used. I can almost hear the strains of that laugh in the distance there when I look at this head sculpt. Cracking. And yeah, skin textures, as we talked about, tones and textures nailed on as far as I can see. On to the next. I love this straight on shot. That really does look phenomenal. That top hat, yeah, I think we're talking sculpted plastic here. You can almost see in the texture there that it's going to be sculpted plastic, but you've got that red band around the bottom there, which is screen accurate, liking the sculpting on the cigarette and the cigarette holder. And just, yeah, not a vast amount of photos, but each one is very impressive. I would like to have seen a few more here. It would have been nice to see Mars Toys maybe go Hot Toys style and drop 15 or 20 photos, but they chose not to, unless we're getting some more at a later date. Features are just right. That pronounced prosthetic nose as well is dropping just in the right place, but as I say, don't take my word for it. Check out the photos that are going up throughout this preview. Another one here of just above the waist, loving that. I'm not sure which head sculpt I prefer here. To be honest with you, I'm thinking I'm leaning away from the bared teeth one. From certain angles, I think that drops off just a little bit more than the closed mouth head sculpt, but that's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And the purple on that bow tie looks great. I've never had any issues with the tailoring with Mars Toys. It's always been absolutely spot on. In fact, on a lot of occasions, it's been better than high-end licensed manufacturers, who shall remain nameless. But let's move on. The final, the all shot. Now, this is a bit complicated, this one, as we'll get to. Now, I'm looking at these three shots of the head sculpts, the one on the left here, and then it looks to me like we might be getting three, but there's, as I said before, no indication here, not even in this all shot at the end, other than these photos. So I'm going to put my neck on the chopping block and say we're getting three head sculpts, or maybe we are getting a standard deluxe and an exclusive edition in the same vein that we see with a lot of other 6-scale manufacturers. Yeah, there's definitely three distinct head sculpts there. We've got the fully teeth bared one there on the left hand side, then we've got this semi-smirk, and then we've got the closed mouth. I'm not 100% certain which I prefer. I think I'm probably leaning towards these two with the mouth closed and the mouth slightly open. I think that one does lose a little bit. It's probably because the eyes are both wider. I'm not sure, but that's just personal taste. Let's take a look at the other bits and pieces. And they've been quite vague here. They're not labeled or what, so I'm going to have to improvise here. So stick with me on this one. It says down here that you get it says replaceable penguin head, and then you've got these two small penguins on plinths. Now, are these? It says replaceable head, but it doesn't really show us what that replaceable head is. There is another penguin next to that, which I believe is something that he can hold. Not 100% certain on that one. There's no indication in this shot, really. So that's hence why I'm winging it. The umbrella, the all-important umbrella, obviously we'll be getting that as an accessory, and it's got these replaceable tips. You've got the one with the green gas coming out the end, which I'm going to assume is that resin material that 6-scale manufacturers use for smoke and fire and all that kind of thing. That looks really good. We've also got what looks like it firing, almost like a small flame tip replacement there, and another one which looks like it's giving out some kind of red gas or smoke as well. So yeah, loving that umbrella. I'm going to assume it's material, whether it opens or not. is yet to be seen. We'll have to wait till we get it in hand. What else have we got? We've got this. Now, let me know in the comment section below if you know what this is. There's this penguin-headed thing. Now, is that a tip? Is that a replacement for one of these? Is that something to do with the umbrella? Not 100% certain. I'd have to revisit the entire series, or all 22 appearances, to figure out what that is. But let me know if you know. And the same with this this small white thing at the top here. Not 100% certain what that is either. My first gut instinct is that it's a smoke effect for the end of the cigarette in the cigarette holder, but I don't think it is. But yeah, please put an old man out of his misery. If you know what those are, let me know in the comment section below. You get the mask, cigarette and cigarette holder we've already talked about, and you get this jar of sardines as well. Is it sardines? Yeah, it's sardines. Staple diet for a penguin. So you get that as well. And there's a couple of pins as well, pin badges going on here. One that says I gave, and then there's one with just a picture of the penguin on it as well, for his entry into politics, no doubt. And if Mr. Go Figure's fat head is obscuring this, I do apologise. In the bottom right hand corner there, you've got the swap out hands as well. And it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of swap out hands, 8 hands in total. As we mentioned, Mars Toys hands are excellent and they're looking very good, very expressive, and for gripping the accessories. Oh, and nearly forgot to mention this sort of the megaphone thing. Now that, as I remember, attaches to the bottom of the brolly as well, the umbrella, yeah, but that's looking very good as well. So I'm assuming because of that handle there, you can remove the handle of the brolly and attach this, but that's his penguin purple megaphone. So there you have it, folks. That is Mars Toys' take on Burgess Meredith as the penguin from the now classic TV show from the 60s there. What are your thoughts on this figure? Will you be picking it up? Are you a fan of the original TV show? Do you have the other figures from Mars Toys? Are you a fan of Mars Toys? Nothing is off menus. Please drop a comment in the comment section below. I'd be fascinated to hear your take on this particular figure. I think it's very, very good. I don't think it's perfect, but what is? However, as being a 66 Batman completionist, I think he will be wending his way into the collection. Obviously, a full review will go up on the channel as soon as he arrives. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And I guess that wraps it up for this preview, folks. What have we got coming up on the channel? Well, I've got to say, Mr. Go Figure is super excited. In the next day or two, he will be taking receipt of Tomy Plus's Refit Enterprise, the recently released Refit Enterprise. It had a few wobbles on its initial release. Apparently they have been addressed. But yeah, this is the dream of a lifetime for me to own the Refit Enterprise from Star Trek: The Motion Picture, and obviously, as soon as that comes in as well, that'll be going straight in front of the camera for review. We've also got a new tour video coming up. I've been promising this forever. Please, I apologise to anybody out there who is sat there waiting for this, but it is coming. It is in its final edit, and everything you see over here, up there, behind me, around there that you can't see, all of that has gone in front of the camera, and yeah, will be coming very, very soon on the channel. So as I mentioned at the top there, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing any of the good stuff. And I suppose all that remains for me to say is a massive thank you for watching, as always, from myself, from Burgess Meredith. And until next time on the channel, take care of yourselves and happy collecting.